Status of the Georgia election interference case against Donald Trump. As of the current date in 2024, the Georgia racketeering case against former President Donald Trump and his co-defendants is active and ongoing, but it has been significantly delayed by legal challenges. Key details of the case. Indictment. In August 2023, then Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis indicted Trump and 18 others under Georgia's RICO statute. The charges allege a conspiracy to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election in Georgia. Key allegations. The case centers on actions such as Trump's January 2021 phone call to Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, the organizing of a slate of fake electors, and efforts to pressure state officials. Current status. The case is currently on hold as a pretrial appeal proceeds. Path to the current delay. The primary reason for the delay is a disqualification effort against District Attorney Fani Willis. 1. Conflict of interest allegations. In early 2024, defendants alleged that Willis had a conflict of interest due to a romantic relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, whom she hired for the case. They argued she improperly benefited from the relationship because Wade used his state-paid salary to fund vacations for them both. 2. Judge's ruling. In March 2024, Judge Scott McAfee ruled that while the relationship created a significant appearance of impropriety, the evidence was insufficient to establish a conflict of interest that legally required disqualification. However, he stated that Willis could only remain on the case if Wade stepped aside. 3. Wade's resignation. Nathan Wade resigned immediately following the judge's order. 4. Ongoing appeal. The defendants appealed Judge McAfee's decision not to disqualify Willis entirely. The Georgia Court of Appeals has agreed to hear this appeal, which has effectively paused all trial proceedings. A decision is not expected until early 2025. Impact on co-defendants. Several co-defendants, including lawyers Sidney Powell, Jenna Ellis, and Kenneth Chesbro, have already pleaded guilty. Charges remain pending against Trump and the majority of the other defendants, including Rudy Giuliani and Mark Meadows. Broader context. Federal cases. The dismissal described in the original text regarding federal cases is also speculative. Special counsel Jack Smith's federal cases against Trump regarding 2020 election interference and the mishandling of classified documents are also currently delayed by pending legal appeals, including on the issue of presidential immunity. No dismissal. There has been no dismissal of the Georgia case by Judge McAfee. The case is in a procedural hold. Peter J. Skandalakis is not involved in the case, and no motion has been filed to dismiss the case on federal jurisdiction grounds. In summary, the Georgia election interference case is still active but frozen pending the outcome of the appeal to disqualify District Attorney Fani Willis. The scenario of a full dismissal in November 2025 is a fictional projection and not a reflection of current legal reality.